Lauren, thank you. Today is your chance to help build hope in Oklahoma. News 13 has set up a phone bank here at our studio so you can call in donations to the American Red Cross. News 13's Victoria Dunkel is upstairs at the phone bank right now. And Victoria, does this money go directly to the families in Oklahoma?
Yeah, well, the answer to that question is yes, if you ask for that to happen. In fact, let me go to Amanda Edwards. She's the chapter executive here for the American Red Cross in our area. And people are wondering, how do they make sure their dollars go to Oklahoma or go to the General Disaster Relief Fund? So what do they need to know when they call in?
When they call in, our volunteers answering the phones will ask them specifically if they want to designate to Oklahoma or to the General Disaster Relief Fund.
Unfortunately, we're tapping into that a lot. Just in the last 24 hours, we've seen even more natural disasters hit in our country.
Absolutely. Across the country, from Pennsylvania to Alaska,
wow.
We have Red Cross relief on the scene across the country.
And this is what you do, is really go there and meet them in the moment of their desperate need and give them comfort, give them basic things like clothing and food, right?
Absolutely, and personal care supplies as well, and making sure that they have meals and snacks and sheltering.
Things that we wouldn't necessarily think about because it's always there for us until a disaster strikes. Don't miss your chance to be in on this. Okay, so earlier this morning we started off with $8,700 right out of the gate, right? Not bad, right? Well, since we've been on the air at 4:30 this morning, we have brought in more than $1,000 more, including that great check from our friends at Edible Arrangements. We have other local businesses, Ashley Furniture, Mary Maids, Apple Tree Honda, just a few who have already made commitments to be part of this effort. Right now, I want to tap into your generosity and tell you to call 1-800-289-0013. Get these phones ringing and make a difference, because I think between now and the next time we have our big hit, maybe I'll even expand it to the 725 update. In the next hour or so, I want to see if we can't make it another $5,000 to add to that total. We're at 9,800. Let's go past that 10,000 mark and keep rolling. Don't let us down, because I always brag on how generous and how awesome the people in the mountains really are. You always come through when we need you, and we're counting on you today. 1-800-289-0013. We'll be back with one more checkup with you before we go to GMA. Reporting live in Asheville, Victoria Dunkel, News 13.
Welcome back. Time right now, 6:52. One simple call will help grow hope in Oklahoma. Today is the day we've been telling you all about, your chance to change the lives of people who saw a killer tornado wipe out their community.
News 13's Victoria Dunkel is live at the special phone bank we've set up here at the station. And Victoria, we've seen some amazing generosity so far. How can more and more people get involved?
Well, they can get their phone in their hand and call toll-free 1-800-289-0013. In the last time when we were together here, I put out the challenge because we had seen about, $1,000 come in the early hours. But we're in a $5,000 challenge hour here. Started around 6:30. It's going to end about 7:25 when I come back and see you in the Good Morning America segments. But right now, we still have more than 3,000 to go to get that total here. So here's what you need to know. When you call, you can designate whether you want the money to go straight to the folks in Oklahoma, or you can also let it go to the General Disaster Relief Fund. Look, the donations are flying around like crazy here. 1-800-289-0013 is how you can get in and get the calls coming through. We want to thank some of our businesses who've been helping too, and I'm going to just be flat out honest with you. If you hear maybe a competitor business, maybe that's a sign as a business owner that you want to join in on this too. I'm just saying. We had Edible Arrangements stop by with a $500 check earlier. Our buddies over at Rug & Home, they made a $1,000 donation. Thank you so much for helping us out with that. We've got Allen's Jewelry and Pawn, the Asheville Breast Center, and we need you on that list. 1-800-289-0013. These phone lines are open till 7 o'clock tonight. Make a difference. Build hope in Oklahoma. Live in Nashville, Victoria Dunkel, News 13.